seconds. Okay, that's a few seconds. So we're gonna take the eggs. We're gonna take the eggs, which we peeled. Now, yeah, if you want to peel your eggs, you can. But we're gonna take our apples, and then bunch them together. And chop, 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 chop. That's the actual sound they make when you cut them. It's not me. It's a knife. Okay, so let's get that into our main. We haven't even cut the onion yet. Okay, let's work on these noodles. So what we want to do now is your ice water. Either get your scoop. These are really handy. This is a Chinese ladle. This is actually for deep frying, but you don't have to use it for deep frying. You can use it for anything. So I use it for scoop the noodles out. And yeah, we had that thing crammed, didn't we? Next time, use a bigger bowl. But I wanted to get my chopping in there. Stick it right into the ice water. Drain off all the water. Actually, you don't need to drain off the water. What am I doing? I'm on, and loose them over the pot. Oh, I'm still draining the water. I'm still on, I don't know, it's just habit. Well, I don't want all the water to go in the kitchen. Okay. Now, if you have some little containers, and you want to save, let's say you're like, oh my god, wait a minute, this is too much noodles. Let's take these noodles, cool all of them down, and when they're cooled, stick them in a freezer container. And so, if you have an emergency and you have some soup, you have, let's say you have a whole bunch of vegetables or something you want to concoct, like, it can be made into anything. If you have some extra meat, you can add meat to it. You need a quick lunch or something. Okay, so stir this up. We're stirring our cold noodles. And you're going to find out the water is not cold anymore. It's nice and hot. So you're going to do this. We're just going to leave this because I don't want to let this cool down. I do want to let it cool down. Let's get back onto our chopping. So this isn't, don't worry, they're fine. Take the onion, chop the front and back off. Hit it with a knife. Take the outer layer of skin off. White onions are better for salads, and I was going to say something else, but I forgot. Salads, and tuna pasta, there we go. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to cut this like in half like that. Pull it sideways, cut it in half. Don't slip, these things are slippery. And then we're going to cut it like this. Try not to cut, it's possible, it just takes practice. I mean, half the time you hear me go clunk. But the trick is not to hit the bottom and do something sort of what I'm doing. And sometimes you'll just have it right on and it'll go all over the place like I just knocked it, but turn it sideways. We're going to cut this, we're going to mince this. Do the best you can. This isn't just practice. And then this is the good time to get emotional. God, the last time I cut, what even made me cry? Let me bring it over here for a minute. Okay, so roughly chop the first one. Let's get the second one going. disassemble this. Gee whiz, this is non-cooperating onion. Look at that, it's flying all over the place. Well, see, the problem is I don't got a sharp knife, I got a dull knife, and when you have a dull knife, it makes you cry like I am right now. Okay, so major thing to cutting onion. Square it. Then chop. Try to chop. And again, try not to have it up on the oven like I do. Actually, I'm going to bring it right over here to the back to the table. This is, you need a solid surface. So chop, push, chop. Now see how I have my hand like this on the top of the blade? Gives you extra leverage. And if you want, okay, square it back up. Turn the cutting board or not. Square it. The square root of cutting onions. I'm going to chop again. Now, if you prefer to use a handheld blender to do this, I recommend not to, because what you're going to get is you're going to pull all the water. When you're cutting with a knife, the onion pieces retain their moisture content. And when you put it through a food processor, even if you pulse it, watch how much liquid comes out, and then you just get syrupy. Okay, I think we're going to leave it at that. And I got more onions on the floor than I do in the, and I have to get that. Intermission! Nope. Hi. I'm recording a video. I was recording a video. I'm in the middle of a video. That's okay, that's okay. You coming home? Okay. Love you. Okay. Okay. Okay, I'm making dinner. Okay. Love you too. Okay. Bye-bye. Okay, I'm back. Okay, let me get rid of these stupid solicitor ones. Actually, let me turn it off. Okay. Get too many solicitors here. Okay. Put that in there. Actually, let's get Mondo Bowl. This would be a lot better. See how big this bowl is? Okay, let's pour our olives in. And let's pour all this in because it is a bigger bowl. Okay, see, now we got a really big bowl full of yumminess. And I'm going to sneeze right now. So, okay. Oh, the onion did it to me. Okay. Let's see, where was I? Okay, we gotta process these noodles. So these noodles are noodle fine. Let's use the bowl. We just dumped the vegetables out of. Let me pull this up so you can see me knocking around the kitchen. Let's pull these out. Now, this time it is better. They're cooled down enough. It is better just to let them sit. Let the water drain off. This is why I like these ladles, because unlike these, which are closed, they don't let the water drain off. For this, I can just scoop and drain. had a whole bunch of intermissions today. Okay. Cat intermission, husband intermission. Right, now see if we can pour this water right into the sink and have no problem because it's not hot. And let's get the rest of this noodles out. Pour cold water into it, shake it around. Pour it right in here. And a little bit more. Okay, so we're just going to leave those there right now because that's fine because I can't. We're going to use about, no, you can use more. So here's our noodles. Let me measure them again so I'm giving you correct measurements. Really puff up, don't they? So 1, 4. See, I don't know how to count. I never got past 2 and 3. I just 1, 4, and this is about. Let's put the last of this. This will make it. Okay, these are nice and cool. So about 6 cups of noodles. Let's stir this in. Let's not forget our tuna. And let's not forget the other ingredients. Okay. Oh, wow. So, open the can of tuna. I'm going to put 2 cans of tuna in, and I think we're going to make this a 3rd video. Oh, it's not. There we go. The joys of opening tuna with a can opener. I think it didn't work. I didn't feel like it did work. No, I didn't think it did. Okay, that one did. And get your handy dandy strainer, put it in, and I'll be right back.